Yeah, Mac 11 here, helping you further leverage the dynamics of youthfulness so that you can keep slaying the game, keep winning, keep gaining. Better, better, better. Expansion, expansion, expansion. So, I'm in my 30s, and I just remember as a kid, as a young teen, just watching the crew on MTV, the Jackass crew, Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, that whole crew, and then one of them being Bam Margera, and he was in his own show. What was that show? Viva La Bam. So, you can imagine, and I'm sure you've had this experience in your own life where, you're growing up and you're watching this person or these people, and you're like, man, that's so cool. Like, I want to live that life. Like, that's so awesome. Rob Dyrdek, similar situation where it's like, man, he is just crushing it in life. He's doing such awesome things. It's so awesome. So, specifically in my life, when I was a young teen, Bam Margera, he was the dude, just so awesome, just doing so many cool things. He's got his own show. He's spending money on the most ridiculous things. He's having the most fun. He's just like living life to the fullest. He's winning, and entertaining all of us. It's so cool. And, to be a young mid-teen, just all the hormones and all the nonsense and the questions about life, he made life make a little more sense, where I was like, man, if I could just be more like that guy and just party and have fun and make money and just live a good life and entertain and just be cool and just have lots of friends and make awesome things keep happening, man, that is the life. The irony is, I was sort of kind of trying to live vicariously, because in real life I was super shy until like mid-high school, to be honest. But yeah, regardless, it was like seeing him in my younger years. He became a sort of role model, as crazy as he was. And then fast forward to, plus or minus 2020, or 2022, you see these like videos here and there where it's like, oh no, he's addicted to drugs, he's doing these crazy things, like his family, is excommunicating him, he's being outcast, and, he's creating all this chaos and this trauma. And him being like a figure, right? I was about to say father figure. Him being kind of like an inspiration, kind of like, not necessarily a role model at this point, but just still kind of like this character, this figure that I grew up with, and was inspired by. And to see him just caught up in drugs and drama and violence and all this nonsense, it kind of hit me. It kind of hit me in the feels. So, as I'm talking about this, I want you to start and or keep having these thoughts, these feelings in mind, where it's like you make your connection, right? You get your value, the value out of this video, right? You don't have to just be listening to every little word that I'm saying and be like, oh, I never cared about Bam Margera. No, you have your person or your thing, right? So link up to that so you can vibe further with the story, right? So you have more take-home value. Anyway, so seeing him getting into drugs and trauma and nonsense, it was hitting me in the feels, and I'm like, man, and I'm one of 5 brothers, so like, my brothers and I were all feeling the same way, where it's like, dang, man, like, that sucks. I want the best for this guy, man. Like, dude, like, he made my childhood so much more awesome and epic and just boosted, right? He boosted the vibe of a considerable chunk of my teenage life. That ain't nothing, especially in those impressionable years. That ain't nothing. And this can relate at any age, but I'm just speaking more so of the more impressionable years. and then we'll rope it in with the any age, anytime type of stuff. And fast forwarding to this year, and this week, in fact, to see him not only reaching more and more sobriety milestones and rekindling milestones and, what's the word, making amends milestones, him posting on Insta and Facebook and whatnot, just seeing his uprising, his redemption arc, it's like, holy crap. I kind of was 50-50 on whether or not he was going to make it out of his situation. Like, it could have gone either way. It was really 50-50 at a certain point. But to see where he is now, he's making these sobriety milestones, these amends milestones, this redemption arc. It's like, whoa, that's awesome. That's amazing. And he's buddying up, becoming more and more besties with Tony Hawk, one of the names in skateboarding. If you know, you know. It's just like, whoa, just these explosions of wholesomeness. It's just so awesome. So awesome. So this is perfect symbology. This is perfect metaphor. This is perfect sort of energetics into this topic of, hey man, you're never too late to have a redemption arc. You're never too old. You're never too young. You're never too whatever. You can have a redemption arc. You personally, like you versus you, you with you. It's your redemption arc. You have your benchmarks. You have your milestones. You have your checkpoints, right? If your life is feeling like it's on the downswing, the downhill, the whatever, if you're in a trough, if you're at a low point, who cares? Man, it's you and you. It's I and I, right? You are your only job. Let's get it. Let's get with it. Let's get to it. Let's get at it. Let's get as it. I am it. There's a mantra for you. I am I. I as I, becoming I, more I, every millisecond. Right? Self-talk, super helpful. I can make a more in-depth video on that. I'll start saying things like other content creators say, like, hey, if I should talk more about, if I should give more information on this, leave it in the comments. So yeah, you're never too whatever to have a redemption arc. Get to it, get at it, you are it. You're worth it. Come on, man. You're totally worth it. Man, come on. Totally worth it. And who cares if it's not easy and fun all the time? But here's the real kicker. You can make it fun sometimes, if not most of the time. At the very least, you're curious about it. You're interested in it. You're engaged, right? It's like a game, tit for tat. If you play with kids, if you play with dogs, or pets, whatever, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That playfulness. It's real. It's ingrained in our psychology, in our biology, right? Let's leverage the youthfulness that we already have. Let's break it out. Let's crack it open. Let's make it happen. Boom, 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 boom. It's in there. Let's go. Let's do it. Boom. One aspect at a time. You get to choose which category of redemption do you want to start with first. And one of the best parts is you get at one aspect, you get at one layer, you get at one dimension, and all the other layers get at you. All the other layers improve, get better, expand, right? It's Venn diagrams on Venn diagrams. They're all intermixed. They're all steeping in each other to an extent. It's all interrelated, it's all interconnected. So what are you going to get at? first? What are you going to get at next? What are you going to get at? Are you going to get at it? How far are you going to get at it? How far does this redemption arc go? That's up to you. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Hey yo. Feel it, think it, do it, check it. If you like this, do the thing, do the click, click, clack. Respond, comment, whatever. Yeah. Check out my contents, my links. Enjoy. More. Expand. Leverage that youth. Catch you later.